A long, long time ago, more than 4,000 years back, there was a great civilization in the Indus River Valley. This was one of the oldest and most advanced civilizations in the world. It was called the Indus Valley Civilization. Two of its most important cities were Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These cities were full of life, with smart planning and amazing buildings. Let's take a closer look at these ancient cities and the people who lived there. In the 1920s, archaeologists found the ruins of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These discoveries showed us how advanced the Indus people were. The cities were built with great care and planning. The cities had wide, straight streets in a grid pattern. They had drains to take away dirty water, which was very advanced for that time. Houses were made of baked bricks, and many had wells and bathrooms inside. Harappa was one of the first cities discovered. It was a busy place with farmers, traders, and artisans. The people grew wheat, barley, and cotton. They also made beautiful jewelry, pottery, and beads. Harappa had a large granary to store grains. This shows how important farming was to the people. They traded with other civilizations like Mesopotamia, sending goods like cotton and beads. Mohenjo-Daro, which means Mound of the Dead, was the largest city of the Indus Valley. It had a famous structure called the Great Bath, which was probably used for rituals and ceremonies. The Great Bath shows how important water was to the Indus people. They also built a high area called the Citadel, where important buildings like temples and meeting halls were located. The lower town had houses for people to live in. The city was very well planned, with straight streets and a good drainage system. Life in Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro was busy and colorful. People were farmers, traders, and artisans. They made toys, games, and beautiful crafts. Children played with clay toys and dice. Farming was very important. They grew crops like wheat, barley, and cotton. They also kept animals like cows, sheep, and goats. The Indus people were very skilled in art and craft. They made beautiful pottery with designs, beads from precious stones, and seals with animal figures and symbols. These crafts were not just for use but also for trade. The Indus people traded their goods with faraway places, spreading their culture and skills. The Indus people had a writing system, but no one has been able to read it yet. Thousands of seals with symbols have been found, but their meaning is still a mystery. Scholars have tried to understand these symbols, but without success. This mystery makes the Indus Valley civilization even more fascinating. The Indus people had their own religious beliefs. They worshipped a mother goddess, who might have been a symbol of fertility and nature. They also worshipped a horned deity, who could be an early form of the Hindu god Shiva. Rituals and ceremonies were an important part of their life. Fire altars and the Great Bath suggest that they valued cleanliness and purity. After hundreds of years, the Indus Valley civilization began to decline. No one knows exactly why. Maybe the climate changed or rivers dried up. By 1900 BCE, the great cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were abandoned. Today, archaeologists are still trying to find out what happened to this great civilization. Was it a natural disaster, or did people move away for other reasons? The answers are still hidden in the sands of time. Even though the Indus Valley civilization disappeared, its legacy lives on. The cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro teach us about the cleverness and hard work of ancient people. Today we learn about their achievements in urban planning, art, and trade. They inspire us to explore our past and build a better future. Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro remind us of the greatness of human civilization. Though they are now ruins, their story continues to inspire us to learn, discover, and dream.